People of Reddit, what is the dumbest thing anyone has ever said to you? I was at work ringing up two girls. One of them was like, I don't need a bag, save the trees, and her friend said, I don't think plastic bags are made out of trees. Then the first girl said, no, they are made out of dinosaurs, right? And looks at me. I was like, yes. That would be awesome if they were, but they'd probably be ridiculously expensive. Yeah, imagine trying to catch a T-Rex with an ordinary rope. This reminds me of a Rasho Earthhouse post where it claimed that, since toy dinosaurs are made of plastic, toy dinosaurs are made of real dinosaurs. Depends on the plastic used to make the bags. I took an entry-level English class at a community college and we went around the room to say what our papers were going to be about. After a student spoke, you had to write a comment on a piece of paper and give it to the student doing that topic. The professor literally said the paper could be about anything and a score, so I said that mine was going to be about zombies. She smiled and said it was a cool topic. I got a piece of paper that read, "Are you a zombie?" I knew exactly who it was, since she was giggling the whole time. A woman was talking to a man and they both had dogs, and she said to the man, she's 6 years old, she's pretty old for her age. And it didn't help I was high. I expect she meant old for her breed and just misspoke. Granted, one time I asked my husband to turn up the heat volume on the food speaker, turn up the temperature on the stove at top burner, so I can't really talk. Marijuana may or may not have been involved. That wasn't the case. It was a kinda small dog, so it couldn't have been that. When I was in Brazil, several people asked me, hey, you're from Switzerland, so you speak Swedish, right? We have German, French, Italian and Romansh as official languages, but I speak only German and French. Swedish is the official language of Sweden. This question is still kind of understandable for me, as our country's names are similar, even more in Portuguese than in English, but I really doubted the geography lessons when they later on asked me, so tell me, how is life in Russia? Are you twins to me and my obviously twin brother? Honestly, I have trouble with faces and sometimes it takes me a while to realize that people are twins. It's bizarre, but it's happened to me a few times. I also get this question a lot, but there's a 5 years gap between me and my sister. People still don't believe us when we say we aren't twins. I was asked to supervise a parking lot by a client a few minutes each day and fine anyone using the handicap parking spots closest to entrance without a valid permit. I'm just leaving when a guy parks in one, runs up to me, and says, I'm just going to stand here 20 minutes while shopping. There is another space if someone needs it. Okay. Bye. Runs off. My boss brags about his vegan hipster daughter's new baby not being vaccinated. Seriously heard him tell someone, yeah, but we don't even have anything like polio around anymore, so why bother putting that poison in them? Cannot make this up. What if he's not vaccinated? O_O. Then maybe he'll get promoted sooner than I thought. If I'm also flying to the US in a plane from Frankfurt to Chicago. Chicago may just be a stopover. I just googled it, and there's multiple Frankfurt Chicago my city flights to Canada. No, I actually asked back if she meant if I'm connecting somewhere. Maybe it was just an conversation starter. IDK. A 19-ish-year-old guy attempted to explain to me that tigers are female lions, so in a zoo near both lion and tiger enclosures that contained lionesses, manned male lion, and tigers with giant hairy testicles, not to mention plaques about lionesses. He stormed off angrily when I pointed out said testicles. One kid was helping the others study for AP US history. So Washington ended up marching into Ontario during the War of 1812 to capture what is now Montana. Still makes me laugh to this day. Teacher was quick to correct him. We thought he was being funny at first. Nope. One time my older brother tried to convince my clouds weren't real. No, he was not messing with me. Apparently he meant that the sky was just tea blue because of blah blah blah, too lazy to explain. I have no idea how he got the two mixed up. Was taking the city bus to campus when I was in college. I usually walked, but it was pouring down rain that day. While I was on the bus, a woman tapped me on the shoulder and asked me if it was going to rain today. Yep, I believe so, lady. One girl in one of my classes had a habit of asking me why I went to the bathroom in that class. I only went to the restroom in that class so much because my next class was Marine JROTC, and on PT days bad things would happen if I didn't. While at work, a story came on the news about unmanned drones becoming more prevalent in the military. My coworker said, without a hint of irony, before too long, they'll have manned drones. I said, you mean airplanes? In physical science freshman year, a guy raised his hand and asked, is a chair a pulley system? No, don't know why he asked. We were learning about mirrors. Was probably high though, got busted doing drugs at school and expelled. Not to me, and I've told this before, but a girl in my class asked a Holocaust survivor how his faith in Jesus helped him through his suffering. That was a big oof. The FBI is real. I thought they were just in movies. That's a literal bruh moment. FBI man and their camera, am I a joke to you? S. I work in a pharmacy. Patient calls, is my script ready? Me, yes, it is. Patient, so can I pick it up? Happens at least twice a week. Maybe not the dumbest, but pretty dumb and recent by Yukon Lucia. I tried to read it, but my eyes started going blurry and my head started to hurt. I don't think the world is ready for a woman president. There are already countries with female presidents, prime ministers in the world though. Yeah, but not the American world. I'm a twin. I have multiple people ask me all the time when they know both I and my twin if we're identical. I'm a male. My twin is a female. I'm older because I'm taller. My cousin, who's a year younger than me, when we were 6 and 5, we may have been kids, but nothing has ever truly topped that to me. What's a bomb do when it explodes? Have a chemical reaction that send hot gas and shrapnel outward, causing minor injuries to death. Whether it be at the gym working out, at the grocery store getting groceries, or at the gas station pumping gas. AI, what are you doing here? I hate all the hoops you have to jump through when you forget your email password. Why can't they just email you your password? Someone tried to insult me by saying I wasn't the prettiest knife in the drawer. I was too baffled to be insulted. Fortnite is better than Minecraft. That person must be sacrificed to the gods to allow unlimited gold. On a podcast about quiz shows, one of the hosts admitted to googling what was the name of the ship from Mutiny on the Bounty. I work in carpentry, and I had a lady ask me in a really confused voice, do you like hammer things? While working at a deli counter, I'd like an end slice of your cracked pepper chicken, but I want it taken from the middle. The sun burned out. Guy was talking about the moon. He was 14, and I was 10. When I was in Florida, a waitress said to me, wow, I love your Scottish accent. What country are you from? That they worked out 8 days in 1 week. Guy probably rocks a hard day's night too. Is it yesterday? Legit think they were trying to sound dumb, but I don't know at this point. One girl asked me how to spell orange. Someone asked me how to spell chicken. All from a friend. Wait, the North Pole exists. Narwhals are real. Love her. Today a 14-year-old asked me in all seriousness how to speak in cursive. I was in grade 10 Irish. A classmate said, is the vowel. What's the name of the main character in Dexter? I said Stabby. If 2 plus 2 equals 4, then 424 should be 2. People often ask me, where is Singapore located in China? I don't have an email, I have a Gmail though.